Hello YouTube and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We are currently staring at a depot for no other reason apart from the fact that there is something in this depot that we are going to be taking along for a ride along today. I have some new trains, I have the depot sorted. You guys will realise exactly where this depot is the moment we jump on board the train. But we are going to be doing a ride along today from Santa Ana all the way down to Newport News. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and we're going to be doing the run out of the depot as well. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Let's get started. Here we are with a brand new 10-wheeler in action. We are going to be doing an onboard ride today, hopefully if this goes to plan. But we are inside the 10-wheeler. In fact, if I have a look around, there you go. This is the actual train. We'll see the train at the end because I've just managed to get this set up. So this took a little bit of time to set up, but here we are. You can have a look behind as well. It's interesting how this works, because we move back and suddenly we can have a look behind, but we're here. We're in front. It's strange. I do like the interior of this. It is actually quite nicely done. Very nicely done, actually. I do want to move slightly inside. I'm trying to get. I think I need a slightly better angle on this. In fact, could we look out? Trying to find a reasonable place to look out of. It's not bad. There we go. Did I just see? Am I seeing trees disappearing? Have a look at those trees. Do they just disappear? I'm sure I just saw two trees disappear. Anyway, our first stop today is going to be Port St Lucie halt. We are going to be going around from here, and then we're going to be swinging around to the right. Going to go to Port St Lucie, then Santa Ana, then we are going to be going back. Top speed on this train is 62 miles per hour, I believe. So that should be quite interesting to be able to take a train at 62 miles per hour. Now, I think the two views we have today is that and looking out that side. Those are the two views that we are going to have with us today. At the moment we are passing through the quarry yard, so you can see there is the quarry. It is a shame that there is a slight, in fact, what if? Now then I cannot see out the other side. That is a shame. That's really is a shame. But there is the quarry. We might see a quarry train. In fact, we can see a quarry train. Right there. There we go. But here we go. This is our turn. This is a very tight turn, so we're going to be slowing down to, I think, 20. There you go, 28 miles per hour as we go around this turn. And this is a terrible view. There has to be a better view than this. I'm going to keep looking for a better view. What if I tried to do the view from this person? Sort of better. Now I can look out that way and look out that way. In fact, I think I'll take that view. There we go. So this is the view that we're going to have for this episode. There's a bridge. Maybe not that view. In fact, oh, this is proving to be troublesome. Oh, that's interesting. Look what the windows do. Okay, well, because the windows do that, unfortunately we cannot take that view. So instead we'll do a stick the head out the window view. Sure. Let's do that. In fact, there we go. Stick the head out the window at the back on the rear, looking at the rear plate, although that does that. So we have 10 passengers heading over to Santa Ana, which should be a nice simple run. Given the speed that we have, given the speed that we are pulling on this, we should be able to get 62 miles per hour happily, and that means that we should be able to do this run fairly quickly. I know it's already been a few minutes, but we should be able to do this run quite easily. There's another train in the distance. I think I have set 10 trains on this line. May need to set a couple more, but we shall see. Right. Acceleration is alright on this train. It's nothing amazing, but for 1900 it is pretty good. .36 miles per hour and still accelerating. There's another train coming in the opposite direction. So you're going to have a look at these trains. These are the 10-wheelers. And you can see the colour of the train, plus the lovely white carriages, which I really like the look of the white carriages. We have 4 carriages, Pullman 6-axle carriages, capable of carrying 20 passengers each. So we can carry 80 passengers on board this train. Santa Ana coming into view. As you can see, this is not a long journey. Although, I'm not sure why I'm stuck at 46 miles per hour. Maybe those nope, there we go, 47. It's very slow acceleration on this. Very, very slow acceleration. But here we are in Santa Ana, and there looks like there are some passengers waiting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 passengers. But of course, it is a small station. It is a small station, and it is going to have very few people. 8 passengers apparently. Now, there are passengers coming in. I can see them on the platform, but I think I'm going to leave before they get on board the train. They shall have to wait for the next train, unfortunately. Now I heard the doors close, and we are now underway. I really hope that all this building and everything works out, and it is actually useful. Speaking of upgrades and new trains and new tracks and everything like that, all the building, we need to upgrade the vehicles in the city, the transport vehicles, to the max. As we saw in the last episode, the max were unlocked in 1900. We also need to upgrade some trains, and this is where we are going to start having express trains and commuter services, stopping services. So we're going to have to start looking at that. The Oceanside line, the New York Concord, Oceanside, Miami, Laredo, that line is incredibly busy. So I think that is going to be the second line that gets these new 10-wheelers. Perhaps no new trains in and of itself, or not, sorry, no more trains in and of itself, but upgrading the trains themselves should give us the ability to handle the traffic. Here comes another train, and the other people that miss this train can pick this one. There we go. I think the train lengths are 1 150 meters. I think we can check that afterwards, but this is going to be essentially the maximum length of a commuter train, and then the express trains will be getting 2 or 3 more carriages. So this has 4, the express trains can have up to 7, for example. That is the plan anyway. So we should be able to get the full 160 meter trains. You can see another train in the distance. Is that a freight train, or is that another train coming out of the... Oh, that's a freight train to the far left. That is definitely a freight train. The one I see now, I am not too sure of. Wait, why am I on this platform? Why am I on this platform? Okay, I need to swap platforms. Interesting. 16 passengers, not a whole lot, but of course it is early days. 17 passengers. It is early days, so we are going to see exactly what happens as we start building things up, as freight starts going in, as people start moving in. We have freight trains in the distance. What freight trains are those? Of course, those are the quarry trains, the one that I did not realise in the last episode just how close we were to the quarry, and that is what led to me building the spur that allows us to go over and around using the depot that was initially used for the oil trains, or just for the oil and fuel trains going in and around Miami. So hopefully get some speed on this. 30 miles per hour. Not exactly flying ahead. So this is where we came from, and you can see that is a very, very sharp corner, and there is an alternative to go the opposite way too, which is also a fairly sharp corner in places. Just here, for example. But that is for our maintenance. Let's see what speed we reach going to Springfield. There is a little bit of a journey to Springfield, so I'm hoping to get to 50 miles per hour. But you never know. Currently at 41, and I have to admit this train does not have the torque I thought it would have. It really does not have the torque I thought it would have, but that's alright. I think that's a wood train ahead. I can see Springfield. Looking at that way, we keep looking in this direction, you'll be able to see Springfield. In fact, you can just see it through the front window now as we are dipping down. 46 miles per hour, you can now see Springfield through the side windows as well. There's one of the trains waiting for another train to pass. Well, I cannot see. Oh, there it is. I can see the other train. That is going to pass. We're going to pass directly under it, in fact. Look at that. That is awesome. That is really, really quite awesome. Those trains do need replacement. Those trains certainly do need replacement. That train looks like it's riding on top of the, back there it looked like it was riding on top of the platform canopy, which is looks nice. 29 passengers. I forgot to see what speed we were doing. Next stop is Huntsville. Next stop is autosave. Let's see if this train can catch up to the other train. It should be able to, theoretically. Although, because I have to stop at Huntsville, maybe it will not. Does that not look like a skull? I shall name that skull... Oh, it doesn't... Okay, it's not a skull from there. But from that other angle, it very much looks like a skull. So now we have the passenger and freight routes all alongside each other. So we've got up, up, down, down, and then up, down. Which is nice. Let's see how many of these 29 passengers disembark at Huntsville. You can see that's a new bridge we created. Hopefully at Huntsville they start building on the opposite side. That would be really nice. Similar in Springfield, it would be really nice if you just had the AI building in different places. Comes one train on its way back. So this is good news. I think I've spaced this out really well then, with trains always back and forth. Under the bridge we go, and what is the Whoa. What? Well... Okay then. Some passengers got off. We now have 31 going to Reno. What on earth? Maybe we will require one more train. I'll have to see where the next train is. Next stop, Reno, or Reno Exchange as it's called at this point in time. I shall have to go down each route one at a time and rename the stations to what I want to name them to. Now we've got some splits, so you can see the freight line there, the passenger line is split, and the passenger line is split into 2, and then you have the freight line also a 2. This actually looks really quite nice. I think I've done a decent job of this, if I do say so myself. There's a freight train that is going all the way to Concord with hopefully a whole load of machines. We're now going to bridge over everything and perhaps, maybe, just maybe, see the log train go underneath us, or the planks train. Maybe. I know it's here somewhere. Or is it still stopped in the... it's still leaving the yard. There you go, you can see it just leaving the yard. Right there. Oh, hello. Right, that can pick up the rest of the passengers. Oh, that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. I'm quite glad I did this bridge. It does give some spectacular views. Okay, here is Reno. Let's see how busy Reno is. I'm going to assume not all too busy. No, I assumed wrong. It is incredibly busy. Everybody wants to go in the opposite direction, it seems. Nobody seems to want to be going towards New Haven or Newport News. Shall have to see though. Where's the next train? Now I've got to see where the next train is. There it comes. Okay, so this is good because I think I've got a good balance of trains now. I've not seen a massive gap at all at any point. This looks really nice. Reno does look really, really quite nice. There's another skull rock. From this side, look now looks like a squid. Anyway. I think this is the longest portion of the journey, all the way to New Haven. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, make sure you do hit that like button. It really does help me to know what videos people are liking, and also does help the YouTube algorithm, it seems. Right. Let's see if we can get up to maximum speed on this. .42 miles per hour. It does struggle after about 40. I have noticed that. Seems to be a lull in its power band. Here comes another train. Okay, I think I now definitely think that I've got this right. Unless there's no trains after New Haven right now, in which case I may have one train too little. But that's the point of this title. You have to adapt and figure things out and in fact, no, I can see a train in the distance. Though that may not mean anything. I can see some smoke in the distance anyway. But you have to try and work out and plan which one goes where, how many trains do you need, what is the most effective way to make money. It's really good. I really like Transports Fever 2. I highly recommend it. And I have got a separate playthrough that I'm just testing some mods on. And when you add the mods, it's incredible. So what I'm going to do is Season 2, Series 2 is going to be with loads and loads of mods. I'm thinking over 150 mods or add-ons to Transports Fever 2. That is the plan. Here we go, we're going down to 2-track now. This is where I think things will get rather busy when we have additional trains. Okay, there's another train coming back, so that is... I think that is okay. I think that is okay. That's a lot of passengers again. And nobody wanted to go over to... Oh, there are a few. Oh no, wait, there are a few more. Okay, there are some passengers wanting to go over to Newport News. How many do we have? 50? No, 32. We have 32. That's fine. So the last stop on this journey is Newport News. We are going to be crossing the river to get there. Then we'll see. We'll have to have a look and see what we have. So we'll have a look at the trains, we'll have a look at the stations, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll end the episode. So surprisingly, I have not seen this train top 50 miles per hour yet, despite the fact that the top speed is 62, which means that I think it does not have well, actually, I think it's the 6-axle carriages are incredibly heavy, I think. Ah, there is a train coming this way. Okay, that's good. As long as there is not another train. If there is one more train, then we are in trouble. Oh. I think I may have one too many trains. How many trains have we come across? We are one. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put 10 trains on this. 8 would be reasonable. I think we may have one or two too many trains. Here we go, time to cross the river. Once again, not looking to top 50 miles per hour. At this point, I doubt I'm going to top 45 miles per hour. 36 across the river. Sure, why not? There's another train. Passenger train going from Newport News all the way to Miami via Concord. Hang on, it's via Concord. No, there's towns before that. Clearwater, Memphis, Concord, Norwalk, Baltimore, New Orleans, and finally calling at Miami. There we go. Welcome to Newport News. There are a lot of passengers waiting to go the opposite way. That's good. That is actually rather good. And there we have it. One entire journey done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It has taken roughly half an hour. Let's find out how many passengers get on board this train. So we can stick another carriage on this. Wait, how long is this train? 118 meters. Ah, okay. We add another carriage on. That's going to be 160. Oh, we might need to do 180. 41. 41, okay. Are people going to move from this to another? Hold on. They are as well. That's nice. Does that mean people are going to get off this train and move on to this track? Some of them seem to be doing that. They are using it properly as a changeover. Okay, well, let's have a look across the rest of the areas and see what we can see before we end this episode. Only 13 waiting here. That is not too bad. This is to go that way. 14 now. How many are you carrying? 30. How many are you carrying? 75. Hello. 161 waiting here in Reno. Okay. 165 in Huntsville. This looks like it's just picked up passengers. 47 have been picked up. This is just picked up 45. That is not bad. Now we have an empty station in Springfield. Okay. Port St Lucie has 25 for Springfield, and it's just picked up 22 going to Santa Ana. Obviously, this side is not going to be that well used at all. 6 there, and you have 12 on you. That is pretty much it. Let's see. Trying to find a opportunity for a pretty good photo. That could be it. There we go. Okay. That is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Oh, so don't forget to hit the notification bell when you subscribe. Also, if you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetslp for both Twitter and Instagram. You can also now see exactly why I built this in the way I did. That's all from me, and I shall see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2, where I'll try that again. That's all from me, and I shall see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2, where we shall be taking a look at the Mac and upgrading a lot of the road network. I'll see you guys then.